Early years. William Brooke Joyce was born on April 24, 1906, in Brooklyn, New York, to an Irish-American father and an Anglo-Irish mother. While his birthplace was American, his identity was far more complex. The Joyce family moved back to Ireland during William's early childhood, settling in the County Galway area. There, young William experienced firsthand the unrest and factionalism of early 20th century Irish politics. From a young age, William was drawn to nationalist causes, ironically, not Irish nationalism, but rather a fierce loyalty to the British Crown. As a teenager, he acted as a courier for British security forces during the Irish War of Independence. This early alignment with British power structures laid the groundwork for his future ideological path. Fascination with fascism. By 1924, now in England, Joyce became involved in right-wing politics. At a Conservative Party rally in Lambeth, he served as a steward and was slashed across the face with a razor by an opposing protester. The scar became a permanent and symbolic mark, one that physically embodied his deepening commitment to extremism. By 1932, Joyce had joined Oswald Mosley's British Union of Fascists BUF, quickly rising to prominence as a fiery orator and staunch anti-communist. He thrived in the BUF's highly charged atmosphere, blending nationalism with a cult-like charisma. However, ideological and personal disagreements with Mosley led Joyce to break away in 1937 and form his own group, the National Socialist League. Escaped to Germany. As the clouds of World War II gathered, Joyce foresaw that his position in Britain was becoming increasingly untenable. In August 1939, just days before the war began, he fled to Germany with his wife, Margaret. It was here that William Joyce would transform from a British fringe agitator into a global propaganda symbol. Shortly after arriving, he was recruited by Joseph Goebbels' Ministry of Propaganda. Fluent in English and fiercely articulate, Joyce was a natural choice to serve as a radio broadcaster for Germany Calling, a Nazi program aimed at demoralizing British and Allied listeners. The birth of Lord Haw-Haw. Joyce's first broadcasts were biting, sarcastic, and undeniably effective. British listeners tuned in by the millions. The nickname, Lord Haw-Haw, was initially coined by a BBC radio critic, Jonah Barrington, who mocked the broadcaster's affected aristocratic accent. While the name was first used for another German broadcaster, it quickly became synonymous with Joyce. By 1940, Joyce had become the primary voice of Germany Calling. He used his position to spread his information, ridicule British leadership, and predict defeat for the Allied powers. He became a household name in Britain known by many, yet listened to by millions. Influence and influence. Despite the enemy era, Joyce's broadcasts were often unintentional and intelligent. His sarcastic humor, and occasional music materials made him curiously controversial. The real purpose behind the show was psychological warfare. Planting seeds of doubt and manipulating public perception. In early 1930s, Joyce fully embraced his identity, referring to himself on the air as Lord Haw-Haw. The broadcast continued throughout the world, though the credibility and began to dwindle as a lot of successes in May 1945, as Nazi Germany Joyce spread the word and was Ironically, his arrest happened while he was mistaken for a German soldier who was shot in the leg during the encounter. Joyce was taken back to Britain and charged with high treason, though he had held an American birth certificate and a German passport by that time. Prosecutors argued that he had possessed a British passport when he first broadcast for Germany, thereby owing allegiance to the crown. The legal argument was controversial, but ultimately successful. Joyce was convicted and sentenced to death. On January 3, 1946, he was held at Wandsworth Prison, making him one of the last people executed in prison. Joyce became a history. Lord Haw-Haw's story is a German Though he died more than 75 years ago, the echo of Lord Haw-Haw's voice lingers, a spectral reminder of war's invisible front lines and the voices that seek to shape them.